Ladies and gentlemen, to round number 21, season 3, and the final round of this F1 season 3 championship title. Obviously, your last time out, Daniel Ricciardo secured his first world championship and becomes the third driver in this career mode series to win a championship, of course. So that's now three champions to have won now a championship within the space of 3 seasons. Lewis Hamilton season 1 was your champion, season 2 champion was Sebastian Vettel, and season 3 champion is now Daniel Ricciardo, meaning second place is still up for grabs. It's between myself and Max Verstappen. Technically, I think we would have to more or less get a very, very nice result and hope Max Verstappen breaks down. But nonetheless, that is really what's required to really get us up there. Otherwise, it's going to be really, really tough to get up in that position, of course. So we're going to go into the final race. Obviously, as you guys know, we don't have to take any penalties anymore. So we're just going to get some R&D points on the board. Don't do the track acclimatization and the other one that we're going to do. Literally, we're just going to get some points from this race. Obviously, we're going out, looking to end the season off with a high. After what's been, coming to reflect on it, a bit of a weird season. At the start of the season, we were struggling really to, keep up with Red Bull. Red Bull had the pace very early on from the start of the championship. Then, in the middle part of the season, we had a few difficult races. I would have thought, and yeah, we just didn't convert at some tracks like Spain, for example, was one. Also, maybe Montreal was another. Just some circuits we just didn't quite convert the result that we should have. And then at also other circuits later on in the latter part of the season, we've had a brilliant races. For instance, Austria, Germany, just some fantastic races that I really enjoyed and controlled quite comfortably. So, that's what I mean, it's been a mixture, obviously, and at the end of the season, obviously, currently where we are now, we're sort of struggling to get the points, or to win races at the moment. But nonetheless, we're here in Abu Dhabi, in 3rd place in the drivers, with 6 race wins to our name. I think this season, or 7 race wins, one of the 2, and had a fantastic season as we look to begin season 2 with Mercedes, and season 4 obviously in career mode.
Good work, you seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn. Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
Having to take a bit of a lift through that turn, unusually. I'm gonna, focus on Alright, so obviously we're doing this R&D programs right now, so, just trying to learn the car. Now it's responding at a track like this. Oh shit, went a bit deep there. I'll try that again. through final corner. Alright, that's for purple now. So we're going to go into... Should we do race pace? Or should we do fuel? We'll do a qualifying sim. Why not? So we're going to do a qualifying sim. So this should easily get us to the top of the times. Right, we've gone fastest, but I'm not happy with that because we didn't beat our target time. So we did a 1:35.02. Not good. Right, we're gonna put on a setup, and we're gonna, you know, see how that affects the car.
Right, I'll get these changes made. Our
We'll
best
do
lap
race
so
strategy.
far is a 1:36.0.
Alright, now we're doing race strategy. Just thought I'd do a bit of cockpit cam. See what it's like. In all honesty, I'm going to tell you the truth. I quite like the Halo. I find it actually improves your vision. You're focusing a lot more on the corner, I find. Helps you to direct where your eyes should be, if that makes sense. I'm happy. You know what? I'm going to just go for it into qualifying with that setup. I'm happy it works.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Verstappen, Russell and Daniel Ricciardo.
So, we're 1 second off the Red Bull. I don't know whether though that's our actual pace or whether or not that pace there displayed is pace of the setup. I think that's the car's pace right now. Hopefully next season will be a lot better. But it just shows that Red Bull have opened up let's say that is actually our pace. Red Bull's opened up, I would say. Well, maybe halfway through the season, we probably got within 5/10 of, or 7. Let's say at start of season, I think we were 7/10 down on Red Bull. Okay, in qualifying. So they've opened up probably. Then halfway through the season, we probably got it down to half a second at one point. So that puts us. You know, that means Red Bull's opened up half a second in the last third, or, you know, the season practically, which is a lot of time. Wherever they've found that time, it's unreal. Anyway, we'll crack on. Obviously, thing about this track, obviously, when we go out for first attempt, track will be much more lit, as you will tell. When we go out for second attempt, it will be a lot more darker due to the sun setting, of course. So, the best we can do this season is second. I still don't think we're going to get second. I think Max has got that in the championship, unfortunately. Right, here we go then. Into turn one. Roll the car through turn one. Put it into turn two. Other hairpin down now, this almighty long back straight here. We now enter the last sector. Brushing the wall. Out wide. Right, gone faster than Max Verstappen. That's always good. I knew we were matching Verstappen there on that lap.
One lap of fuel remaining.
No, I knew from because he wasn't pulling out anything on me. So first lap over, and we're laying in second. Ricardo in first. as we make our way back to the pits, trying to save the tyres that we've already done a lap on, of course, as we obviously sit in second place, 6/10 off Daniel Ricciardo. We're just going to have a look. I think we lost a bit of time in the last sector through here.
That's you into P2. You're currently on
That's
the front
my
row of the grid.
opinion. So in the pits we come then, and we'll just get ready, get the car set up for the second flying lap. As we prepare, obviously, the car. Hopefully, we'll get a front row start. That's the hope. Are we too far away from pole position? That's the big question, though. Right now, I think we are. Because even if we improve, we've got the likes of Vettel. Even our teammates gone faster. But then that could be an indication. Maybe our first lap wasn't as good as we thought. Alright, we'll just skip that. We're not gonna...
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3.
Alright, we're gonna start 11th. I'm gonna go for a different strategy now. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ultra softs, then hyper softs towards the end. We completely ballsed that timing up again.
Tough luck there. It's not quite.
Right, here we go then. For the final race of the season then, in Season 3. Hopefully, if we go for that alternative strategy, that should help us out. So we're going to go ultra softs in the first part of the race, hyper softs in the final phase of the race, practically. Make it a little bit different.
This is the final race of the season. Go out there and enjoy it.
Alright, what lap should we pit?
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. Need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. Need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Right, just in the warm-up lap, obviously. I was trying to do a drift around this corner. Right, podium hopefully. That is hopefully where we will come. Top 3 to end off the season. Right, there we go. Leaving a bit of a gap to Carlos Sainz. For a purpose, of course. To allow him, obviously, to basically just leaving that gap to Sainz. So then his tyres will be cooler than mine, and so will the cars in front. Should give us a bit more grip off the start. And hopefully we'll make up 1 or 2 places. So it's been an average start. Right. Behind Charles Leclerc and Nico Hülkenberg here. Come on. These two are sort of delaying.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Right, I need to do consistent 141s.
race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Oh, balls.
Are you okay? That was a big one.
How do
Confirm
you
you're
even
okay,
spin
please.
there in that stupid corner? What even happened? Where's the bump? There's meant to be a bump. I can't. So there's an invisible bump. That's clever. I love that new invisible bump. If you went offline there in real life, that would not even happen.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Eighth place. You're in 8th place. Hulkenberg ahead. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh hypersols. Alonso is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 1.3 seconds. They're on fresh hypersols. The gap to the leader is 7.9 seconds. You have 4 laps till your pit window opens. 12 laps to go.
Alright. This is where the tyres will start coming into play now.
Nice work. That brings you up a place.
Oh, this is where I need to be a bit more smoother. Their tyres will be now starting to wear out. My tyres will be much more crisp.
A new strategy is available on the MFT. Got that confirmed? Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Why is it offering me new strategies? Unless there's a safety car, then yes, maybe. But as there ain't, no thank you, don't want it.
Increase ERS deployment.
Ow.
It's time to use some of this charge.
Bad exit.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hypersols.
Right.
We moved into P8. That's P8 now.
No, that's 7th. On Hulkenberg.
data shows the tyres are okay right now. We anticipate good levels of grip for the next few laps at least.
Okay, that was
Don't
my
look
fault.
bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
I got a bit of sludge through the first corner. No, you don't. Even though you don't tend to slide through that first corner, bit odd. Sometimes this game physics is mind-blowing.
Fantastic. 2 cars at once. Very well done. Box. We're coming in this lap. The gap to the car ahead is 1.7 seconds.
Oh, my team better service me.
Race
3 seconds for that, even though I was dropping back. Bullshit. This game does not know the laws of Formula 1. The rules are if you go off track and gain advantage, then a penalty can be applied, but I was dropping back, so therefore there would be no advantage.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your
I was gonna
distance
drop
the
back
speed
to like
limit line as you approach.
1.5
Make sure you don't speed.
or something like that, you know. So then obviously I wouldn't gain any time. My teammates is in the pits. Even though that was my pit stop window. Well, we're leading the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
I'm gonna try and wait to see if a safety car comes out.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Teammate status.
Valtteri is currently P5. We're leading our teammate by 17.0 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. The time last lap was a 1:57.0. The gap behind us is 3.8 seconds.
Alright. Box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Alright, I'm gonna literally turn it all up into rich.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Fuck's sake. We now enter the final few laps of the race.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
And we're on the softest compound, meaning quickest tyre, possibly. Don't. Right, so before we came in, we were in P7. So right now we're in P9.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
In the grasp of P7.
The distance to the leader is 17.4 seconds.
Well, Ricardo doing fastest lap.
We've been awarded a time penalty.
Oh, you
We'll go
can
against our
shove your
finishing time at the end
penalty
of the
up
race.
your arse.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.0 seconds.
Right, time to do fastest lap. Hopefully.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Not quite doing fastest lap, but did go still considerably quicker than our previous best. And we're also now ahead of Kimi Raikkonen in the Ferrari. However, we do have a 3-second time penalty.
This is your
Right, final lap
the
of
race.
the season. Then
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
There we go.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
P7 in the end because of a 3-second time penalty. Oh, that's annoying. Still, end of season.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium. And as the drivers make their way...
At least that's the season over. I'm quite glad
Well, the
that's
lead at the
season
top
over.
has come down after a poor
So,
result for our points leader. And now
there
I'd like
you
to
go.
ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the
That
day?
is your
The constructors'
championship.
title may already be decided, but another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Sauber, whose good results
Finishing
again
third in
further
the
up
end
championship.
by
That's it
quite
for
a
today's
comfortable
Grand Prix, and
distance.
from Anthony, it's goodbye,
Second in
and
the
see you again
constructors.
next time.
So yeah, our former team, Williams, from, I think we finished 6th last season, already back down to 9th, which is insane. So there we go. That's the championship done then. Bit annoying, bit frustrating we couldn't have a better result at the end of the day, but oh well. Still, gotta be positive going for season 4.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective. You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash? Great! Well, that's everything.
There we go then. That's the end of season. And season 4 will start on Monday or Tuesday, one of them two. Because I'm going to get some practice in for Australia sort of thing over the next few days.
I think seeing as it's the end of the season, now is a good time to talk about your less than ideal record this year. My job is to negotiate on your behalf, but you're not giving me much to work with here. Plus, this isn't exactly doing my career any good, so I need you to shape up, for both our sakes. Commiserations on that result. It's been a tough weekend.
Coming third in the championship's good. I don't know why they're saying it's tough, you stupid idiot. Anyway,
It's time for us to renegotiate your contract. Here you can see the current deal. Once negotiations begin, the team will make you an offer. You can accept if you like, but I strongly suggest we push for better terms. Okay, that proposal looks good. It seems all parties are happy with the deal, so it'll commence at the next race weekend.
right. Now it's time to make upgrades. We've got 11,000 resource points. So bear that in mind. Gonna upgrade there. I say we go there. Right, I want a bit more reliability as well. So there we go. Hopefully that will give us the best car going into next season. At the start of next season. Let's have a look. Our car is going to be almighty fast for all them upgrades work. Could be about, I'm going to say, if all them upgrades work, we'll be half a second faster. Or maybe, yeah, in between a quarter to half a second faster than the Red Bulls. So that would be certainly quite a decent amount of time or advantage in hand. That could give us easily what we didn't have last season.
Alrighty then.
So let's have a
another
look.
year, another championship. I hope you're well rested. Well, As much as you can be for someone who has to spend half their life in the gym anyway.
So Red Bull
get to
and
it.
us
I've been
are
in touch with some contacts at
literally,
Ferrari.
in terms
They
of
think your
points,
attitude and results might be a good fit for the team.
tied.
We can talk to them
So
at our next contract review if you're interested.
there is nothing
See what kind
between
of offer
us
they can
and
put on the table.
Red Bull. So this is gonna be a very interesting season. And we're gonna have also a new upgrade coming for Bahrain as well. That is gonna be very close. And then you got McLaren as well in the mix there. This is gonna be one interesting season. Williams are gonna, well, Williams have upped their pace. Ferrari are sort of in the middle. Okay, so Renault are still in the middle, bit low down in the middle, but it's still in the middle. Red Bull are the still team to beat according to this. So, you know, this could be a very interesting season 4. Could be a, well, could have multiple race winners, and this could turn into a very interesting battle. So, anyway, see you all next time for the start of season 4 at the Australian Grand Prix, a circuit that I love, one of my favourite circuits, and probably the best place to start off a season 4. So, see you all next time for the Australian Grand Prix.